Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sharan Kalwani welcoming you to this match today between the Novi Cricket Club and the Cricket Academy of Detroit. As you can tell from the online scoreboard and from the view on your phones or browsers or tablets, the Cricket Academy of Detroit is on the field, and our Novi Cricket Club has to open the batting. We'll be opening the batting with Sandeep and Titus, both experienced folks. There seems to be one change. Excuse me. The previous match, they were bowling from the commentators' end, but now they've decided to bowl from north of the commentators' end. The umpires today are Yashwant and Praveen. At the moment, we have Praveen at the bowling end, and on the leg side, all the way to the commentator's left, we have Yashwant. So opening the bowling will be Tamim. Tamim will be opening the bowling. And here we go with the first ball. Here we go. Oh, what a condition. Very slippery, very slippery. I hope the bowler has not injured himself. Let me see if we can zoom in and find out what's going on. Okay, we're back. It does appear that we will resume proceedings out here, and let's wait for the first ball to be bowled. Umpire Praveen is still holding back the bowler. Whoa! That was a cut out there, but straight into the hands of, a deep slip out there, but it bounced off his hands and dropped catch. With that, Novi opens their account and they get 1 run on the board. But it certainly looked like, you know, a very dangerous moment there for Novi. So now Titus comes into face, and he'll be facing Tamim. He took a wild swing at that. Luckily, no edge, didn't connect. Cleanly connected by the wicket keeper there. So only 2 deliveries in this inning so far, 1 for no loss. And with that, Novi loses their first wicket, and the score stands at 1 for the loss of 1 wicket. A very good ball bowled there by Tamim, and Titus did have a swing at it, only for it to go into the hands of the fielder. So Titus is back in the pavilion, and let's see who comes out to bat now. I believe their key man, Arjun, is coming out to bat. Very, very capable person, capable cricketer, very highly regarded. Let's hope to see some, you know, a scintillating performance here. Excellent ball there, and Arjun had a slight waft at it. Didn't make any connection, cleanly collected there by the wicket keeper. And very slow start to the proceedings from Novi's point of view. But I'm sure the Cricket Academy of Detroit are pleased with the bowling and the tentativeness being shown by the batting team. Another excellent one, just wafting across the face of the bat. Arjun doesn't look too pleased about it. And I think they were about to have a mid-wicket conference with the non-striker, but then they just trudged their way back. Wow, that was another chance and dropped catch. Arjun will be, you know, thankful for this, but that's the end of an over. A very, very, you know, unceremonious start for Novi out there. They've certainly got to gather their wits about them. And here we go. We'll be starting the second over pretty soon. Yeah. quick single there. That brings Arjun back to the batting crease. 2 for the loss of 1 wicket. A little slow start to the proceedings, but hopefully, you know, the tempo will pick up. It is indeed exceedingly difficult. We've had a drizzle this morning, and so the field is wet, as you might have witnessed before the opening ball, how the bowler slipped up there. So it's going to be really tough going for both the fielding and batting sides. Well played, that one. Tap down. After that wide ball, take another quick run, and that should bring up their score to 6 for the loss of 1 here. So we've got Sandeep out there along with Arjun still at the crease here. Another wide, and they take a quick single, bringing Arjun back to the crease. Should bump up their scores by a couple of runs. So, you know, Novi beginning to find their feet a little bit out here, and cashing in on the little wayward bowling that we are seeing from Abdul Chaudhry. Excellent one there, and we see the first double out there of the Novi cricket innings, and that certainly has boosted up their score nicely to 10. 10 for the loss of 1 wicket, and we still have a couple of at least a couple of deliveries left in this over. Another quick single, tap through the slips out there, and that should bring up to 11 for the loss of 1. And now we have exactly 2 deliveries left. Here we see it at last, a dot ball out there. The batsman did tentatively think of a single, but quickly, you know, decided safety is the better part of valor out here. Retreated back into the crease, collected by the bowler, and he's back to his bowling crease here. 11 for the loss of 1, and we've got another delivery to go. Well fielded out there, and that should complete the over. So 11 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 2 overs. That brings their run rate to 5.5, which seems to be par for these kind of conditions out here. It's a very grey, overcast sky. We do have a strong breeze coming in, although that doesn't seem to have influenced the bowling or batting. And no boundaries yet, as far as we can tell. Excellent bowling there by the meme. Batsman couldn't, exactly get on to the bounce, so missed that. But a good, clean collection out there by the wicketkeeper. So we have, whoa! And that is the end of Sandeep out there. So now it becomes 11 for the loss of 2 wickets. So now let's see if we can figure out who's coming in to replace Sandeep. Fortunately, Sandeep didn't have a good outing today. Did try his best. Just 5 runs there from 6 deliveries. So a strike rate of well under 100. And we have Harish Yalamanchali to the crease here. Harish here. Harish, who appears to be left-hand bat, takes a look around the field, assesses the condition, and then prepares to face the meme. Defensively played back, no run out there, 11 for the loss of 2 wickets. We have half the over yet to go. Excellent bowling there by Tamim. Batsman could not pick up the trajectory of that ball and went way past him. If he had connected, I'm sure he would have gotten a good solid wood on it. And Tamim prepares to bowl again. They tap it away for a quick single, bringing up the total score 12 for the loss of 2 wickets. And with that, Arjun comes to the crease, right-hand bat, and therefore a little bit change in the field as normally you would expect. And Tamim to continue, perhaps with the last ball of his current over. Very well bowled out there. Could have been a potential victim in this over again, but no connecting to the edge of the bat, and so the batsman graciously, survives this. And at the end of the third over, we're 12 for the loss of 2, Novi Cricket Club. In retrospect, even with so few overs bowled, it does appear a very good decision by the Cricket Academy of Detroit to field first. Maybe they're hoping to take advantage of the conditions and then restrict Novi to a low score, and that way when they come on to the crease to bat, they'll know what sort of strike rate they should sustain and improve their chances of winning this game. Alright, so let's see now. Very well stopped there, but the batsman managed to scamper for a single, and now we're 13 for the loss of 2. Abdul Chaudhary continues, and so now we have Harish at the non-striker end and Arjun at the crease here, batting crease. Quick single there, very good. Looks like the strategy is play the ball along the ground, keep going for those quick singles, keep the scoreboard ticking over, and try to recover from the loss of those 2 early wickets and build up a decent score. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. As you can see, the ball has slowed down in the outfield. The batsmen take comfortable 2 runs, but then decide against a third. Yeah. 16 for the loss of 2 wickets. So we have Harish back at the crease. Oh wow, that was a lucky miss. Even here in the commentary box, we sucked in our breath seeing how close that was to the edge of the bat. So Novi Cricket Club struggled through the early overs. Their run rate less than 5. They're not going to post any challenging, total at this rate. So they need to pick up things a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. And we have our first boundary. First boundary of the innings on the leg side of the batsman. And 4 runs called by the umpire. Brings up their score to 20 for the loss of 2. Well played, Harish. Correction, that should be 21 for the loss of 2. 21 runs for the loss of 2. So that has bumped up their run rate to a nice, at least in these conditions, healthy 5.7. Quick single there by Harish there, and that brings his score to 22 for 2 and the end of the over. So that's 4 over gone. Novi Cricket Club standing at 21 for 2. Sorry, 22 for 2. Or 2-2-2. Well fielded there, prevented that potential single out there. So Arjun was at the batting crease out there, and still at 22 for 2 at the end of 4.1 overs. 4.1. 4 complete. I think it's really cold. Some excellent bowling going on here by Tamim. He's managed to eke out 3 dot balls. And another similar one swung to the leg side, but the batsman only managed a single. Ball slowed down really quickly just past the 30-yard line circle, collected by the fielder there, so that brings their score to 23 for 2. The only single so far in this over. But we have 2 more deliveries to go. That was a dot ball there, although steered, down the leg side. Quickly collected by the fielder. No chance of a run out there. And now we're waiting for the last ball of this over. And it looks like it might just stop short of the boundary. Of course, the batsmen are able to take 2. And look what! They go for the 3rd. Let's see what the umpire says. The batsman gets up and looks like he's making his way back, and so that was a very good wicket by the Cricket Academy of Detroit. Novi unfortunately lose another wicket on that last ball, attempting that 3rd risky run. In retrospect, maybe they should have been satisfied with the 2 because it never got anywhere close to the boundary. So this doesn't bode well for Novi Cricket Club, having lost Harish out there. So at the completion of this 5th over, 25 for 3, Novi Cricket Club, the run rate has dropped back to 5 when it was earlier a little touch above 5.5. And I think at this point Novi needs to preserve the wickets and exercise a little bit more astute judgment in taking some singles out there. In the meantime, our overcast sky seems to be clearing up a little bit. We see a faint hint of blue skies all the way at the northern end, the bowling end out there. And the wind is still, of course, quite brisk. Let's take a look and see who's now coming to the crease for Novi Cricket Club. It's Praveen Bangera. Maybe you can hear in the distant background the previous match out here. That team is still savoring their victory. But I'd like to share with you that now the current batsmen at the crease, Arjun and Praveen. Yesterday, Arjun scored 150, which is phenomenal, by any standard out there. And then Praveen 50. So we've got 2 batsmen there in good form. Hopefully, with their eye on the ball. Let's look forward to some fireworks here. And then we have at the start of the 6th over, it starts off with a dot ball. Mufassir Ali is the bowler. Quick single there, 26 for 3. And with that, looks like Praveen has made a little contribution to the partnership by helping take that quick single. And he will now be facing Mufassir Ali. And with that lusty hit, the batsman gets 2 runs. So good start there by him, going after that. Probably boost their score, the total score for Novi at 28 for 3. But even at that rate, the total score doesn't look to be too challenging. Let's see what happens. Oh, wild swing at that. No chance of a catch, but they do take 2 runs. Batsman safely back, Parveen, and that should boost, bring up to 30. 30 runs for the loss of 3 wickets for Novi. That looks like a boundary out there, as the umpire signaled. Anyway, that was a good shot out there. Played all the way to long off there. Another good shot. Batsman run for another 2 runs out there, or another 4. Yeah, 4 runs called by the umpire. So now we're starting to see a little bit of some action, and the batsmen starting to show their true potential out there. That should be 38 for 3. 38 for 3. That could have been easily 2 runs, but unfortunately our batsman slipped out there and could not get up enough in time. So a single out there brings their score to 39 for 3. Scoring indeed has picked up. Now their run rate looking to be a little better than 6. And batsmen take a quick single out there. I think that should be called a bye out there. 39 for 3. Oh no, 40 for 3. Yes. We had a single out there before the batsman slipped, and then this bye. That was called a wide, just like we expected, and the batsmen take a quick single out there. So that should end their score at the, just before the last ball of this delivery at 42 for 3. With that, their run rate has improved, and the projected score, as you can see on the scoreboard, is a little over 100. And now the last ball of no, that wasn't the last ball. But it is a boundary. We can see it's crossed the boundary up there. 4 runs. 4 runs. So that should bring up the score to 46 for 3. 46 for 3. And now we can look forward to the last ball of this innings, assuming no wides or extras are yielded. And that was the last ball of the over. And a dot ball, no run collected. So at the end of 7 overs, we are at 46 for 3. Excellent progression there by these 2 batsmen for Novi Cricket Club. Welcome back, and now we are at the start of the 8th over. Novi Cricket Club has posted score 46 for 3. With that, improved run rate and confidence shown by the batsmen. They take another very comfortable and safe double, 48 for 3. And with those 2 runs, Novi brings up their half-century score. They stand at 51 for 3. Praveen's looking in very good nick, strike rate of 137. And a quick single again out there. Should bring up his personal score to 12. And 52 for 3 for Novi Cricket Club. Clearly, these 2 batsmen have great understanding amongst themselves and have settled down nicely, both in double figures. Excellent play there. Another comfortable 2 runs. And they're risking a third comfortably in. So that should bring up their total to 54 for 3. 54 for 3. All right, welcome back. After the completion of that 8th over. We start the 9th over, and we have Syed Ahmed bowling. And immediately he concedes a single out there. Okay, correction there. This is Shakir Ahmed. Yeah, that's the problem with the same last name. It's easy for the commentator to get confused. Oh, that could have been a catch, but another single taken out there. Should bring up their score to 57 for 3. So after those initial early loss of wickets, Novi Cricket Club has stabilized and has been scoring at a very good regular clip with the occasional boundary in there. Lots of singles and doubles and the few dot balls. And a wicket. I guess the commentator's curse has come in. Just when I thought they were looking good, we have a wicket out there. So that's the 4th wicket that falls for Novi Cricket Club. And the new bowler Shakir Ahmed strikes, pegging back Novi Cricket Club. Now they'll be 56 for 4, 56 for 4. So we have number 15 Ravi Teja at the crease now, and we're still not yet at the midway point of the innings, but a decent total by Novi Cricket Club. And first ball faced by Ravi Teja, he lets it go past. Clearly, nowhere near the stumps. And maybe he'll take his time settling in. Let's take a look. Tried to play that one, but went straight to the fielder. And we stay on 57 for 4. Excellent straight drive there. Of course, didn't get too much power in the bat to it. They could only get a single, but that brings up their score to 60. And with that, a slight drop in the projected score. At this point, doesn't look terribly challenging, but let's see what happens. Oh boy. Kiss the bat, and we have another wicket gone. So that's 60 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of the 10th over. And with the departure of Ravi Teja, that brings Ronak Patel to the crease. We are definitely at the midway point of the innings, and the score still stands at 60 for 5. I am sure that the fielding team feels pretty good about their performance so far, having kept the batsman Novi Cricket Club under control. However, still the danger man Praveen Bangera is still out there, and let's see how things proceed from this midpoint onwards. A really vociferous appeal out there. Our umpire Praveen is unmoved, and the score remains at 61 for 5, and just most likely one more delivery remaining in this over. In a very quiet over so far, with just a single run. And that was steered towards the leg. Batsman take a comfortable single. So 62 for 5 at the end of the 11th over. Tragedy. We have another 6th wicket falling, unfortunately, for Novi Cricket Club. What a close shave that was, kissing the bat and cleanly collected by the wicketkeeper. 62 for the loss of 6 wickets. If at this stage, Novi doesn't begin a recovery, it's, doesn't look like a very challenging score will be posted by them. That was Ronak Patel, caught by the wicketkeeper Foyaz and bowled by Syed Ahmed. Very impressive figures of so far 12 runs conceded and 2 wickets taken. Economy rate of a little over 5.5. Excellent performance so far by the Cricket Academy of Detroit there. Excellent fielding there by the bowler, and with that we end this over, the 12th over, and Novi certainly have fallen back a little bit with the run rate back to just under 5.5, 5.4 to be exact. 64 for the loss of 6 wickets here. Batsmen having a mid-wicket conference out there. I guess at this point realizing they don't have a whole lot of wickets in hand, but they do have a few overs, maybe a change in strategy to up the score and run rate a little bit, but that remains to be seen. Let's see what they do. And we still have Praveen Bangera out there, stuck on a score of 17. His strike rate has dropped considerably. And Aditya Kumar there. Excellent, well played out there. Should stop well short of the boundary, but due to the distance, batsmen get an easy 2 runs here. 66 for 6. Conditions have improved. Now we got some nice bright sunshine out there. Hopefully dry things up a little bit, and Cricket Academy of Detroit will be looking forward to their turn at bat. Dot ball out there, 66 for 6. 4 more deliveries to go in this over. Good, well run, 2 runs out there, 68 for 6. Nice hit, but that'll only get a single. It'll bring Praveen Bangera score to 22 out there, and 69 for 6 for Novi Cricket Club. That ends the over. 13th over gone, 7 now remaining. Excuse me, 4 wickets in hand for Novi. At this stage they'll have to think how can they get it past the 100 mark, and hopefully the 120 mark, so that they have a total they can defend. And with that we see a change in bowling and the return of Mufassir Ali, who has some good economy figures, but let's see what he does. And he'll have a change of bowling over the wicket here. That was interesting. Just outside the fingertips, over the bowler's head. Quick single that brings Novi Cricket Club to 70 for the loss of 6 wickets. Ooh, that was a potential catch, but well hit by the batsman out there. Well hit by the batsman. So far they run 3 runs, but fielder signals a boundary. Excellent. That brings the score up to 74 for 6. 74 for 6. A good, valuable 4 runs for Aditya Kumar. And that's the end of the over. 74 for 6. There was a slight change by the bowler there. He had a certain short ball perhaps that he was going to bowl. Batsman stepped forward, wanted to hit it, just simply slammed it into the ground. And that's the end of the 14th over. 74 for 6 here. Aditya taps that along the ground and they get a nice single, so that brings up their score to 75 for 6. Still not bad. They still have a little bit in their tank. Hopefully they'll free up the arms a little bit and start providing some excitement and a challenge. Well played, but no chance of a run out there since it went straight to the fielder. Well bowled out there. No chance of any way getting the bat onto that. It did bounce up at a certain height, where batsmen got cramped for room. Now that's more like it. Well hit out there. Short of the boundary, but 2 runs here. So that should bring up their score to 77 for 6. Now they prepare for the last delivery of this particular over by Syed Ahmed, his last. That's played for a quick single out there, 78 for 6. That's the end of the 15th over. And Shakir gets a nice juicy wicket in his first ball of his last over. And the batsman, I think, was Aditya. He departs for a score of just 9. And that brings our total to 78 for 7 for Novi Cricket Club. And it looks like we have a familiar face back here, Tirth Patel, young lad. I saw him perform last month in the minor cricket league. He did quite well both with the bat and ball. Unfortunately, he couldn't pull off a win, but very young, promising talent out here. Looking forward to see how he performs. 78 for 7 and second ball of the 16th over. And look what happens. He gets out. First ball LBW. Empire thought for a second and then had no hesitation in raising the finger out there. Yashwant, the umpire. And Novi lose their 8th wicket. And at this stage, it doesn't look like they'll even get to the 100 out here. Maybe at a minimum, we might expect some fireworks, batsmen going hell for leather to push the score up a little bit. Yeah. I think what Nova should do is try to send instructions to the batsmen to rotate the strike and give more opportunity for Parveen to face the bowling. He is set, but unfortunately has not had much in the last couple of overs an opportunity to face the bowling. Now we have some dark clouds coming in. I hope the light doesn't get too bad out here, but I expect we'll continue playing at least for the next few minutes. Dot ball out there, 78 for 8. And that was Deepak Raj at the crease here. Nicely turned towards leg. We have a number of fielders running for it. Brave batsman there, Deepak Raj, going for the second run out there. Brings up the total to 80 for the loss of 8 wickets here. And we'll have one last delivery remaining in this over. So Deepak Raj, the score of 2, finally opened his account, and we've got sudden rain out here. We can hear it splattering on the covers out here. Most likely our players on the field will complete this over. An appeal out there, but batsman is safe, and it looks like they're calling the play. It's very, very unplayable conditions. Batsmen, fielders running off the field, and we have a halt in proceedings.